Would you agree that women who are dating this day and age, men have gotten so used to getting wife benefits from girlfriends? Now, I've seen unmarried women. I've seen them move across the country. I've seen women pay off his debts, have his babies, pay his child support, shack up, go 50-50 on bills, take out loans for these men, and it's just a boyfriend. That's insanity. Anyway, let's share this clip.
And the only reason that men get mad at me when I tell women that they're single before they're married is because in today's society, men are so used to getting wife benefits from girlfriends. They are. Let's just keep it real. And when I'm telling women to be single and act single before you get married, they feel threatened by that. Because if I'm telling women to act single, they're not getting wifely duties out of women anymore before they get married. And the only reason that men get mad at me when I tell women that they're single before they're married is because in today's society, men are so used to getting wife benefits from girlfriends.
She said what she said, and she's absolutely correct. Let me see what some of these are comments. My father told me this. I was mad at my ex. He said, "You're not married until you're married." Well, that's true. I mean, if you're not married, you're single. So all these women going around saying, "Where's your man?" Honey, you still single as well. You know, and like I keep trying to tell these women out here, everybody don't want marriage. Everybody don't want children. So they need to drop that. Another person says, "Girl, tell it to the mountaintops." Another one says, "Absolutely spot on. I'm teaching my daughter," thank you, Jesus. "I'm teaching my daughter the same thing." Okay, let me see what some other folks are saying. "Can someone please explain to me what a wife benefits are?" But you have a lot of men who say that women, girlfriends, they want wife benefits. You want a man to spend all this money on you, and give you material things when you're not his wife. Can that apply? Can that goes both ways? I think that a man, a woman has to see whether or not this man can provide and whether he's cheap and stingy, because that's the last thing you would ever want. I had a cheap and stingy husband, and I could never deal with that again, ever in my life, please. Cheap and stingy, but would spend a fortune on drugs and prostitutes. How sick is that? But anyway, I think women want to see, how men spend money to prove or to show her that he's not cheap, stingy, or broke, or what have you. And I think maybe he could show her a decent time, maybe once or twice, to some extent. But when it comes to women, I think she can, once or twice. A man wants to make sure this is a woman who knows how to manage a home. He wants to make sure this is a woman who's going to be nurturing if you want children. I try to focus more on people who are 45 and up, because, all of this, you want children still in this crazy world. That to me is kind of selfish, but that's another video. But if a man wants children and a woman still wants children, then that man have got to, I'm sorry to say it, and I'm not a materialistic person, I never have been, but if you want children, you need to be making six figures in 2024. It is what it is. But back to, a man wants to make sure that the woman knows how to manage a home, she's nurturing, she knows how to be a decent mother, and she can cook. Now, of course, me again with that cooking thing, 50-50. He cooks one week, I cook the next. And if he don't feel like cooking, DoorDash, honey, you make sure that the dinner's going to be there. And if I don't feel like cooking, I would pay for the DoorDash. No problem. Okay. But, a wife, a girlfriend doing all of these wifely things, and I'm talking about making a practice out of it. She does this regularly. Like it's her job, whatever. No, first of all, it's not your job to be picking up behind no man, cooking and cleaning and all of this. You're not his mama. You're supposed to do 50-50 with all of that. Let's see now. Another woman here says, mutual understanding and support is needed for any partnership to strive. I show up and I show out for my man, and he comes through for me 100%. Good for you, girlfriend. But we'll see. Okay. But we really know what goes on behind closed doors. Not trying to be a negative Nelly, but keep your eyes open, girl. Let me see. Acting single. Yeah, the end point is you're single until you're married. I think after 7 months, 7 to 12 months, if he hasn't put a ring on it, an engagement ring, don't waste your time. I always say that you should be dating at least 3 people. And I'm not saying sleep around, being sleazy or making a pig out of yourself. Of course not. But you should always have 3 people, so you can keep your options open. Because there's a lot going on in the world today, darlings. Anyway, twinkle, twinkle, twinkle. I love you.